I absolutely love comments like this because one of the central themes of Paragon Exordium is the complexity of morality, especially situationally shifting morality. And there are characters in it that do terrible things, and there are characters who respond to those terrible things in different ways. And no one, it's never simple, but Dave and I worked really hard to make sure that we leave a lot of it up to the interpretation of the readers, and your worldview will determine in a lot of ways how ethical some things are, how much you like some characters or dislike some characters. It's really interesting to see people's worldviews and how that affects how they perceive certain characters in this world, because like I said, there's some characters that do some pretty heinous things, and then there's characters who defend those characters who people initially don't like but grow to like as that character changes and matures through time and sees why certain actions were necessary and how ethics can shift and morality can change depending on circumstances. And it's a underlying element of this book that's about a fantasy apocalypse that has elves on tanks and stuff, is just this deeper discussion of morality under the surface that's being examined. And I, as the author, Dave and I, as the authors, we don't explain it on the page. You're not going to necessarily know what our opinions on certain morality and certain moral choices and dilemmas are from the characters, because the characters are their own entities reacting to these situations in ways we believe that they are realistic. So that's just my little tirade about an element of my storytelling that really excites me and I can't wait to see people get into. And there have been some pretty divisive moments in my fan base of certain characters' actions where a character did something that a lot of readers were like, oh, is he a good person? And it's like, yeah, circumstances being what they were, maybe his choice was moral, maybe his choice was the immoral one, you know? And that's just, I love that. I love that. So I can't wait for you to get to these things and see kind of what we're trying to set up. And it gets more, we do it more as the series goes on. Like it's an inherent theme of the series. And another part of that is how far can you go trying to save people and maintain your morality, maintain your humanity. And as the elves in our book say, Lumeni, which means may you walk under blue skies.